K9RMR.
K9RMR.
We'll stand by for a second. We had K9 Romeo Papa Bravo. Bruce, thank you for checking in tonight, along with Kilo Delta 9 Romeo Victor Papa. There was another station that I did not copy, station that I did not acknowledge. Please try again.
Kilo Delta 9 Sierra India Lima Air in North Vernon.
Okay, Aaron, our VP just managed to get in just over on top of you. If I would have had another 2 milliseconds, I'd have caught your voice there. Thanks, Aaron. Hope all is doing well. Anyone else? Alpha through November. Short time. We'll go November through Zulu. This is the Jennings County Weekly Amateur Radio Net taking short time check-ins, November through Zulu.
Kilo 9 Romeo Mike Romeo, repeat, K9RMR, Randall Rueff, Taylorsville, Bartholomew County.
Repeater, as usual, you must be pretty close to that or have a pretty straight shot because you're always sounding real good. Kilo 9 RMR, Randall over in Taylorsville. Anyone else? Alpha through Zulu for short time check-ins, entire call sign. Over and saw that. But yeah, my furnace is running. We'll go regular check-ins now, entire alphabet, Alpha through Zulu for the Jennings County Weekly Amateur Radio Net.
Whiskey 9, Delta Bravo Alpha, W9 DBA, Scott and Bean Blossom Brown.
And also, my partner, November 9, I don't care. The Osgood twins. Good evening, Randy.
Very good. We got them all at once there. W9DBA, Scott over in Brown County, N9ICV, and N9IDC over in Osgood. I don't think they're really twins, though. Anyone else? Alpha through Zulu for regular check-ins.
This is Kilo Bravo 9, Delta Oscar, Earl, Canyon, no traffic.
All right, Earl, we got you K9DDO, and was that you there, Nolan 9CJT?
Roger, Roger.
Very good. We'll be with you shortly. Anyone else? Alpha through Zulu.
WB9 U.S.A. Kurt.
And Mr. Secretary, anyone else? Alpha through Zulu. Scott over in Brown County, Bean Blossom to be exact, W9DBA. Good evening, Scott.
Well, good evening, Randy. Finished my dinner. Got a full belly, so that's what counted. Counted really wet. Randy, thank you for running that. This is 9 DBA. That's
Okay, Scott, I think you do better on the Edinburgh repeater, but I got enough to know that you had a full belly from dinner, and that Brown County was pretty wet, so we got that. But it did drop in and out a little bit. Not sure what's up with that. Let's go over to Osgood, N9ICV, either one or both.
Good evening, Randy. N9ICV. Yeah, Robert asked me to check him in, so I took care of that. Figured kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Not too much really to report, other than I met with my counterpart, N2ICV, earlier today over in Greendale. He happened to be in town on his 10-hour rest break, since he's an OTR truck driver. So we went out to Waffle House, had a good meal, caught up for a little while. I took him back to his truck and proceeded home. And hopefully, within the next couple of days, we'll have yet another piece of wonderful equipment here at the home QTH. Can't wait to see how that plays out. See if FedEx decides to delay it another day. They've been real good at doing that. It'd be the second time they've done that to me. Really stinks. So I'll turn it back over to you. I don't have anything else to add on my behalf other than I will give an update here. Let me break for a second. Robert just wanted me to mention that, he's doing all right, doing the best he can. It comes in waves, but, he's working through it one day, one breath, one step. So, that's that. I'll turn it back over to you, sir, and thanks again. K9RMR.
Okay, well, tell Robert, we're cheering for him. 1 inch by inch is what my grandpa used to say. So just 1 step at a time. That's all you can ask. And then count that as a success and build on it. Alrighty, and good luck on watching your equipment ping pong around the country there. Hope it gets there unscathed. Let's see if KB9DDO is on high enough ground to reach us tonight to keep it dry over there, Earl.
I got plenty of water there. I'll share with anybody there. I'm on the hump there, but I'm still water soaked there. I guess it'll quit raining and run off one of these days. He's generally about next day there is generally okay again, but I tell you, Scottsburg, they said about a couple guys running into water. He said he didn't get the stage didn't get the signs up in time, and one of the guys there, his brake line is broke, I think, and he ran into the water. Everybody's in their trouble, so just everybody have a real fine day and a safe one, and watch out for the water and have a good week. KB9DDO.
All right, Earl, I hope we got that ice melted on the north side of the house there. Yeah, occasionally I will get lunch, and it's only about a mile down to the Ohio River there in Jeffersonville from where I work at, and ran down there yesterday, and it is all the way up and over the boat ramp. You can't get down to the boat ramp, so it's about the highest I've seen it in quite a while, and I guess it'll go up. So stay safe down there, everybody around the river. KB9DDO, good to hear from you. Let's move over to Columbus with a 9CJT. You're far away enough from the river, you don't have to worry about that.
The Driftwood River and the Flat Rock River going through Columbus, and they do get out of their banks from time to time, like back in 2008, but that's another story. Anyway, N9CJT here. Good evening, Randy, and just wanted to put in a plug for the Columbus Amateur Radio Club Hamfest. It's coming up April 2nd, and we've got places like Webster Communications and Amateur Equipment, and I can't remember all of them, but anyway, already got probably 20 tables signed up, and looking forward to it. That's about all I've got this evening. 1.2 inches of rain in the last 24 hours, so nothing terrible here. N9CJT back to net control. Thanks, Randy.
You made me look. Yes, Columbus Hamfest, Jennings County. We better get a couple tables. We'll bring that up at the meeting next week. And what am I looking at? I've had 1.28 today, 2.14 for the month here down in Floyd Knob. So I got half of that amount today. All right, Kurt, WB9 U.S.A. Good evening, Kurt.
Yeah, good evening, Randy. Airbound to net. Not much going on here. Quit raining. And I don't know how much rain we had. I put my rain gauges in because it freezes at night and everything doesn't want to work. But the river is up, but it's not overflowing its banks. At least it's not to our bottom land. So that's a good sign. And no weather early morning canceled the flood block, so that's good. But I guess it's still on down there in Kentucky area somewhere. So other than that, that's about it from this end. Pass along 73 is everybody. God bless. Everybody have a great weekend. This is WB9 U.S.A.
All right, Kurt. Well, like I said, down there at Jeffersonville, there's a boat ramp. It's way out. It's almost all. Well, it's way out. Oh, we'll leave it at that. All right. Did we miss anyone? Anyone else like to check in before we wrap the net up at 7:45 here on the Jennings County Weekly Amateur Radio Net? All right. We'll be back next week. Next week is a monthly meeting. We're going to find out whether we might have one in person or not. Stay tuned on the Facebook for that. And I'll probably send out an email. This is K9 Defense in 73.
Yes, yes.
The South Central Area Net. This is K9OPL, Kilo Alpha 9, Oscar Papa Lima, serving as net control for this session of the South Central Area Net. This net meets every Tuesday evening beginning at 8:30 p.m. local time on the Columbus Amateur Radio Club 2-meter repeater operating on a frequency of 146.79 megahertz with a minus offset and a PL tone of 103.5 hertz. Net meets for the purpose of passing traffic, promoting good fellowship among amateur radio operators, and practicing net procedures. This is directed net. Please direct communications through net control. Once again, your net control station this evening is K9OPL. My name is Joe, located here in Columbus, Bartholomew County, Indiana. Do we have any emergency or priority traffic this evening? Please call net control. Give your FCC call sign in plain English as well as using standard ITU phonetics. Give your name. Do we have any announcements this evening for the net? Please call net control. We'll begin taking check-ins. We will start with stations who would like to be a short time. If you'd like to be short time, it means you will not be called for comments later. Please begin.
Kilo Golf, Niner, Delta Kilo, that's KG9DK. In Bartholomew County, John is the name. Good evening to you, Joe. I'm trying to see what my SWR is while I talk. Put me down for short time.
Kilo 9 Romeo Mike Romeo. Repeat, K9RMR, RandallMatthewRueff, Taylorsville, Bartholomew County. Good evening, Joe, and everybody on the net this evening.
Delta 9 Romeo Uniform Yankee, K9RUI, Steve, Decatur County. Good evening, Joe, and everyone on the net.
Victor X-ray, Jim, Bartholomew County, no traffic.
In there, Bruce, but you weren't coming in very well.
Kilo Victor X-ray, Jim, Bartholomew County, no traffic.
Last station, I'm sorry, I talked over you.
Kilo Victor X-ray, short time.
You can come back in. KG9DK, and there was one before that was popping in and out, but I had no audio. K9RMR, KD9RUY, and N9KVX. I know there was at least one other one.
Kilo Delta 9 Romeo Papa Bravo, KD9RGB, short time.
Kilo Delta 9 Romeo
Romeo Victor Papa, KD9 RVP, Ryan, Bartholomew County, short time, no traffic.
Bravo, KD9 UJB, 70 in Columbus.
I got KD9 RPB, a little light, Bruce, but I got you in KD9 RVP. In the last station, I think I heard a Bravo, but I really couldn't get you. You were kind of light.
That was KD9 UJB, Kilo Delta 9, Uniform Juliet Bravo.
Juliet Bravo. What's the first letter after the number there?
Uniform.
Okay. Kilo Delta 9, Uniform Juliet Bravo. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's see. RPB, okay. I think I've called all the ones that I heard. Any other showtime stations? Anyone that either has not checked in yet or checked in and I haven't called you? K9OPL with the South Central Area Net. We'll take regular check-ins and we'll start with stations that have suffixes beginning with letters Alpha through Hotel. First letter following the number in your call. Alpha through Hotel, please. For regular check-ins. Let's take stations India through Romeo. Suffixes Sierra through Zulu. We got the D-Star. This is K9OPL. Do we have anyone who would like to check in as a regular check-in? Alpha through Zulu.
Kilo 9 Romeo Mike Romeo, K9RMR.
Thanks for being there, Randall. Any others? Alpha through Zulu.
Golf 9 Delta Kilo, that's KG9DK. I changed my mind. Put me down.
Hey, got John, KG9DK. You must have got your SWR squared away. Any others? Alpha through Zulu, please. Give you short time this evening so far, but thanks for Randall and John coming back in. So we'll go back to KG9DK for any comments. How are you this evening, John?
This is KG9DK. I've been enjoying the preview for spring temperatures, and hopefully I think the next several days, it's going to change around the other way, but it was nice to have a couple warm days. Yeah, I've been trying to, on my radio it has SWR meter, and I always forget to look at it when I'm talking, and like right now it looks like my SWR is about a 1.7. That's on an old homemade J-pole copper tube type antenna that I made probably 20 years ago. Coax is probably, coax is getting pretty old too. So one of these days I've been wondering how long it's going to hold up and still give pretty decent SWR. But I guess if it don't need fixing, no use getting the ladder out. Other than that, not doing a whole lot, just sort of waiting, treading water to get through this winter weather and in the spring. KG9DK, back to net control.
Okay, well, you always have a good signal, John. That Copper J is doing a good job. This, of course, I've got this antenna here is a Comet CA BB5, I think it is. It's a vertical, it's about 38 inches long. It's got a little coil in the middle of it, and it's an NMO mount, and I've got it on a tripod on a mag mount, but it's a standalone. It doesn't require a ground plane, so that's why I really like it. It does okay, even though it's inside this room here. It's up toward the ceiling, but it's still inside the room. It's not outside or in the attic or anything. K9RMR, Randall, your turn. Good evening.
Well, I'll just let KG9DK know. Like I said, you're right. His signal's 5x9. His audio couldn't be coming in any better if he was sitting here standing next to me. So his gear is working really good. No complaints or nothing to complain about there. Not a whole lot going on. Still looking forward to the Ham Fest. I think it's probably going to be pretty big this year since we haven't had one for 2 years. So looking forward to that and seeing a lot of people and seeing how everything goes there. And hopefully everything goes good and a lot of people show up and there's lots to see. And so looking forward to that. And aside from that, enjoying the weather as well. I personally like the snow a lot, but I prefer the cold weather compared to the warm weather. But what we got today, last couple of days is pretty nice, and enjoying that. As soon as it quits raining, I think it'll be pretty nice. So not a whole lot else going on. Good to talk to you. This is K9RMR, back to net control.
Okay, and this is K9OPL of the South Central Area Net. Thanks, Randall. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the Ham Fest as well. And I agree. I think all this social distancing and whatever else you want to describe, I think people are really ready to get out and start seeing one another and looking around at all the equipment, and I believe there will be some there. I know we do have some vendors signed up already, and we still have some equipment from various estates and things that we will be bringing along. So that ought to be good. This is K9OPL with the South Central Area Net at the bottom of the list. If there's anyone else, please call now. Looks like we got about 8 of us this evening, and that looks like it's going to be about it. I don't have too much to report from my end. Had a birthday Saturday, and it was enjoyable. Pretty much quiet. Bought myself a birthday present, which I'm still working with. I haven't really set it up yet. I got a 220 amplifier that you can hook up your handheld to it, and it will take from 2 to 6 watts and produce from 30 to 50 on the output side. So that's kind of a neat little gadget. And I want to be able to, there's a couple of repeaters I like to be able to hit on 220 that I cannot hit on 5 watts coming out of the handheld, which is the only 220 that I have. Rather than getting another 220 radio, it's like, well, I have the radio, so why not just get the amplifier? So I wanted to see how well this will work, and we'll see. K9OPL, I'll give one more call. Do we have any other stations out there, and if you would like to check into the net, please call. Appreciate it. We're going to call it closed at 8:47 local time. This is K9OPL. Good evening, all. 73s, and we'll do it again next time. By the way, today is 2/22/22. Interesting date. So, lots of 2s in the date today. 73s all, K9OPL clear.